Do you ever look around and feel like you're walking through a movie set? Like nothing you touch is really yours? Well, here's the twist. What feels like dissociation may actually be your old identity dissolving. I've felt that void, and it turned out to be less of a breakdown and more of a doorway into something real. Let's start with that unsettling moment when your world loses its solidity. One day your relationships, career, and beliefs seem straightforward. The next, it's as if someone stripped away the backdrop and left you standing alone on an empty stage. You wonder if you're breaking. Maybe your family says you're overthinking, or a spiritual group tells you to just focus on love and light. But instead of comfort, you feel hollow. I remember scrolling through my phone, searching for something familiar, but every post started to look like a caricature. Even my own words felt rehearsed. It was terrifying and liberating. I had spent years translating other people's reality. When mine began to dissolve, the silence felt like an abyss. And this stage is often called the dark night of the soul. Across traditions, writers describe it not as an illness, but as a passage, an initiation that moves us from one phase of life into another. In other words, feeling like nothing is real is not a pathology or an endless black hole. It's initiation. Eckhart Tolle calls this rupture the collapse of the story of me. When the mind loses its reference points, what's left is raw awareness. Alan Watts put it simply, the real you is not a puppet being pushed around. You are the whole works. When the story falls apart, we glimpse the whole works. But this isn't something you can feel your way into. It's visceral. Trauma can complicate things because dissociation and awakening disorientation can feel similar. The difference is that awakening nudges you toward intimacy with your sensations, not away from them. Instead of fleeing the void, you can allow it to reveal what's been beneath your roles all along. The dark night often feels like nihilism, but those who cross it find the emptiness is actually full. Psychologists and spiritual teachers alike describe it as a collapse that makes way for transformation. David Hawkins even wrote about anger, pride, and fear giving way to courage and neutrality as the nervous system finally stops performing. For the first time, your empathy can turn inward. You can feel your own pulse. Try this when the void feels overwhelming. Find a quiet spot and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a slow breath. Instead of trying to feel better, notice the sensations of disorientation. Maybe there's a hollow in your chest, a buzzing in your head, or a weight behind your eyes. Acknowledge each one silently. Don't fix or label them as bad. It's just your body registering a shift. If thoughts arise like I'm broken or this will never end, treat them like passing clouds. Let them drift. Bring a hand to your heart and whisper, it's okay not to know. Let the not knowing be your meditation. If this resonates and you're somewhere between old roles dissolving and new clarity forming, I've created a video mapping the terrain of the dark night. It's not a quick fix, but it can help you recognize where you are and give you practices like this to ground yourself. You can find it right here or in the description. As always, may the shadow wane and the stardust remain.